ball.
Just a quick reminder that we do have student mask mandate, so you do need to be wearing masks in the gymnasium. And if you don't have a mask, you can come up to the front, and we do have masks available for you. But masks are required, so we need to abide by that rule. Thank you.
Grant, wide. Take charge.
Before we jump into our Ira Insurance pregame show, I'm here joined by Finley-Sharon Principal Neil Race. And Neil, you have an award to give away here and talk about here from the Finley-Sharon School District.
We do. Every year, the North Dakota Principals Association gives away an award. It's called the North Dakota Academic All-State Team. And we had a young gentleman who received an honorable mention. So we'd like to shout out to Jake Dahl. Congratulations on a job well done, being selected to the honorable mention team of the North Dakota All-State Academic Team.
And Neil, last night we talked to Jeff Larson about some musical and speech events coming up. Do you want to give a quick preview of what's coming up in the next month?
Sure. We just finally got some word back from the state music, and there will be no state music contest, but we're still going to have our large group music contest. And that will be on March 16th in Carrington or Griggs County. I don't know if the date is set yet. And we're also going to have a small group contest. And to the best of our knowledge, that's going to be at Dakota Prairie. The students can still get a star rating. They just won't get a star rating at the state. So at least they still have a competition they can compete in.
Neil, thanks for your time and thanks for the info.
Anytime. Thank you.
Finley-Sharon Principal Neil Race right there with some academic awards and some school news in the Finley-Sharon School District. When we come back to our Ira Insurance pregame show, we'll preview tonight's matchup between Carrington and Finley-Sharon homepage.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome everyone to Findlay, North Dakota for a Class B boys basketball bash between the 6-9 Carrington Cardinals and the 6-8 Finley-Sharon homepage Spartans on yourliveevent.com. Two teams that started 1-4 this season with a chance to scratch closer to the 500 mark here in this non-regional contest. Finley-Sharon homepage will have to do so with a new starting lineup after Landon Koenig rolled his ankle against Midway Minto on Tuesday. Carrington will have to do the same despite a 1-5 road record. Carrington Cardinals, Finley-Sharon homepage Spartans will break these two teams down and then some coming up on our Ira Insurance pregame show. This is North Dakota High School Basketball on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Your IRA Insurance pregame show starts now. For all your insurance needs, visit IRA Insurance online at IRAINS.com. And once again, hello and welcome back, everyone, to Finley High School, Finley-Sharon High School in Finley, North Dakota, on a Friday night fit for this occasion, a boys basketball bash between the Carrington Cardinals and the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans at TGIF, everyone. Derek Zimmerman guy here with Joe Stetz to my left at the broadcast table for this occasion. And on this occasion, here between the Carrington Cardinals and the Spartans, these two teams, 7 seasons since the last time they hooked up. A long time. These Cardinals, coached by Tan Ranham, their record sits at 6-9, 3-3 at home, 1-5 on the road, and 3-3 in the region. They are sitting in 5th place in Region 3, District 5 out of 7 teams. They average 46 points per game and give up 52. Their last 5 look like this. Starting on January 19th, going from farthest away to the nearest game, Mayport CG defeated Mayport CG 54-50, lost to Velva 65-49 on the 22nd in January, lost to Ellendale 70-39 on the 23rd, bounced back-to-back losses right there. At Barnes County North, defeated the Bison 58-40 in Leal on the 25th, and then lost to Lemoore Litchfield Marion 53-45 on the 29th. Once again, sitting at 6-9. These Cardinals are. The Cards have had it rough on the road, only 1-5, but that one win against Barnes County North, a team that defeated Finley-Sharon Hope Page earlier this season in the Barnes County tournament. 5 common opponents between these two squads. Both are 2-3 against those 5 opponents. And this opponent tonight for the Cardinals, let's get to them. Finley-Sharon Hope Page, coached by Chelsea Beaton. They sit right now at 6-8, 3-4 at home, 3-4 on the road, and would you guess it, 3-4 in Region 2 of Class B basketball. And a big storyline here tonight, as we get to that later, the Spartans averaging 51 points per game and giving up 56. They are 7th in Region 2 out of 12 teams. And their last 5 sit like this. Lost to Runley Cass 67-61 on January 19th. Defeated Dakota Prairie 62-58. Their only win over a season or over a team above 500 this season. Defeated Park River Fordville Lincoln 46-36 on the 28th. And then defeated Drayton Valley Enneberg on 55-49 on January 3rd if we had that game on YourLoveEvent.com. Didn't have this one, though, on February 2nd this past Tuesday. Lost to Midway Minto 67-51 in Minto. And they also lost starting sophomore forward Landon Koenig to a right ankle injury. We'll get more on that later from Coach Chelsea Beaton. He is out tonight. No Koenig. He averages about 10 points per game. And a little rumor that Chelsea Beaton addressed is that Ryan Tweet will have to sit out a quarter night. He will not start. It'll actually be Bryce Juliuson with his first start of the season. Tweet, the senior, and Juliuson, the sophomore, getting the nod. It looks like Tweet was sick earlier this week and missed the practice, so we'll see Bryce Juliuson start, and we'll see how that rolls with Ryan Tweet coming off the bench, as he has been so far this season. Once again, Carrington Cardinals, Finley-Sharon Page Spartans, and after all that, we'll see what the coaches have to say about that coming up on our pregame coaches' comments. Don't go anywhere on YourLoveEvent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Here, Coach Tim Ram of the Carrington Cardinals. His team sitting at 6-9 so far. Almost a few games left in this season. About to take on Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Spartans are sitting at 6-8. Coach, how are you feeling coming against the Spartans on this Friday night?
Well, we're feeling pretty good. We've finally had a little bit of a break in the schedule this last week, so practicing things, getting ready for kind of our last district teams. We have districts where we play, and so we're just kind of getting tuned up, ready for the final run. But we've had a young team, so we've been kind of growing and growing and growing. It seems like every week, so I'm just excited to see us see what we can do tonight.
Yeah, you just had 3 straight region games. These last 3 games: Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Barnes County North, and then Ellendale. How does that prepare you coming into a non-regional matchup with Finley-Sharon Hope Page? What do you see in the Spartans squad that could be different from the regional teams?
Well, I mean, it sounds like they got a little bit of an injury tonight, but Ellendale, they got big kids, extremely physical. Lemoore, pretty similar. So, we feel like we've really battle tested. In our district, we think it's actually pretty strong this year, probably the strongest it's been since I've been there. So. We're looking forward to facing, new team, nothing really about. So that's kind of exciting. You don't often get that in North Dakota anymore. So, we got to guard, the surface kid, and they do a lot of nice things. Finley does. So, hopefully it just prepares us for the next couple games we got.
That is the X factor. Owen Surface, he averages about 12 points per game. Right behind him, though, is Landon Koenig, who you spoke of with that injury. Tore up his right ankle, should be out about a week or so. So from what we heard, nothing confirmed yet. What does that do with the matchup? Because before that, it looked like the Spartans had the height advantage, Koenig sitting at 6'5". Now everyone's kind of sitting at the same level, around the 6 foot to 6'1" range. What does that change for tonight?
Well, to be honest, we've been practicing some D to kind of get us prepared for some upcoming opponents. So we'll probably try some of those things, kind of irregardless. That's kind of the advantage of this game is that, we can, obviously we want to win, but we're actually trying to work on stuff too. So we'll try some other things, but maybe we don't go as much man to man, if they're still got the Koenig kid out there, but I don't know. We're not going to change a whole lot just because, we've got kind of an idea of what we want to see, and we want some kids to kind of implement things before our games, coming up.
What did you see on film on the Spartan squad? Because you guys have 5 common opponents. And against those 5 common opponents, you both sit at 2-3. A couple of different losses and wins here and there, but still 2-3. Is there any similarities you see between both your squad and theirs?
Not necessarily similarities. They're a little different style of play. They see a lot of 2-3 zone. Every game that Finley's played that I've kind of watched. I think they do some things, and we're just a work in progress. So I think we both beat Barnes County North. Actually, Barnes County North beat them, and we beat Barnes County North, and they beat Dakota Prairie. We kind of blew one against Dakota Prairie. So we've kind of overlapped there with a lot of teams, and we won some, and they won some. So I think tonight should be an exciting matchup.
You're talking about getting better and building steps. Last season 3-19. Now you're at 6-9. One damper right now is a 1-5 road record. Here you are on the road in Finley, North Dakota. What can you do to build on that tonight?
Well, we just every road game that we played on, every loss we played on, we just had 4 or 5 minutes where we just turned the ball over, and that's probably honestly been our biggest downfall is we give up, way too many layups the other way just because of turnovers, a lot of unforced turnovers. So, you can't win on the road if you do that. And home, you get a little extra juice, but, that's probably been our biggest weakness. So we need to play it's kind of cliched, but we need to play for 32 minutes and, not have any lapses or 2-3 minutes where we're not scoring, because that's honestly kind of what dooms us in the end a lot of times.
So you would say the key tonight is not turning the ball over, the number one key?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've, against Lemoore, they're a good team. We've, had a 5-point quarter in the second or you got 5 shots up in the second quarter. So you're not going to win many games if you're turning the ball over. And honestly, more shot attempts equals more points. So that's kind of what we need.
Coach, anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it. I'm looking forward to tonight. So,
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
all right, thank you.
Coach Tim Renham of the Carrington Cardinals, his team sitting at 6-9, 1-5 on the road. That's the big factor here against this Spartans squad. Finley-Sharon page 3 and 4. We'll hear from the head coach of the Spartans coming up next. That's Mrs. Chelsea Beaton coming up on our Ira Insurance pregame show in 30 seconds.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Joined by the head coach of the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans, Miss Chelsea Beaton, or Mrs. Chelsea Beaton, excuse me, Coach. Your team's sitting at 6-8, off a 3-game win streak, and then a loss on Tuesday against Midway Minto. And not only a loss, you had someone also suffer a loss in the lineup. Landon Koenig injured his right ankle. Can you elaborate a little bit of a timetable with Landon?
I think it was beginning of third quarter, and he was just rebounding, landed on it wrong. So he's out. Hopefully he can get better here soon.
Yeah, Landon's on a tear there. He's averaging about 10 points. Before that, Drayton Valley Edinburgh game had 5 straight double-digit games like we talked about, and was becoming a nice second option for Owen Zerfus. And then now here we are against Carrington Cardinals. Cardinals at 6-9, kind of a similar team. Kind of match up a little bit on paper. What do you see on film from Carrington?
I haven't watched much film on them. All I know from hearsay, I've talked to a few people, they run man. They like driving to the basket, things like that. So we just got to get in our stance on defense and play tough D.
And before the injury, you guys would have had the height advantage. Landon sits at 6'5", Tweed at 6'3", Ryan Tweed. But other than that, everyone else kind of staggers out around 6 foot, 6'1", 5'10". What's another key that your kids can exploit tonight against Carrington?
What we've talked about in practice was trust. We've got to have trust in each other, because then we work better on defense and offensively if we just know where each other are at on the floor. So it's going to be trust on, we know where everyone's at and that everyone's going to be able to help out.
And with Koenig out for injury, it seems like this is Bryce Juliuson's first start, correct?
Correct.
So what do you look for in Bryce so far coming off the bench this season and what he can do as a starter?
He's a good defender. He is good about getting his hands up and, making them have a couple turnovers so that hopefully we can get somebody else getting the ball down the court and doing it in our favor to get a couple points. So defensively, mostly on the end, and he's a smart player on offense. He reads the floor well, so looking for that from him too.
Any other similarities you see between yourself, your team, and this Carrington squad? You guys have 5 common opponents and a little bit of overlap there between Dakota Prairie, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Mayport, CG, and Thompson, then Barnes County North. Is there any overlap, any similarities between your Cardinals and Spartans?
I think we both have someone on the team. It's not just one player, it's all. Everyone can make a big part of that team and, shoot the ball, defend well. So it's just going to be who comes out better and quicker tonight and smarter.
Well, Birdie told me that Owen Zerfus is jumping tonight at the tip. Is that happening?
That's happening.
So how'd that come about?
We practiced it in practice yesterday, and between him and Blake. And Blake said because of his knee injury, it took 10 years on him. So Owen's going to try it, and we'll give it a shot and see what happens.
We look forward to that. Coach, I won't even ask for your final thoughts because I already know the answer. Thank you for your time and good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Coach Chelsea Beaton of the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans, her team sitting at 6-8, ready to take on the 6-9 Carrington Cardinals. We're getting ready for our starting lineups. Before that, we'll have our national anthem, and then after that, we'll have tip-off. That concludes our Insurance pregame show. Coming back after this on YourLoveOfIt.com.
Recent trades with equipment on the lot at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada 2016 Challenger MT 865E. 30-inch tracks, 5 remote auto steer, front weights. It's all loaded up. Call for pricing. Also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart, model year 2013, priced at $43,000. 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. Call for pricing on this local trade, and don't forget the new and used Rem grain vacs for sale and rent at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
National anthem just wrapped up, and we're ready to kick off our starting lineups for tonight's non-regional Class B boys basketball bout. We're starting with the Carrington Cardinals, sitting at 6'9". Number 2, Lucas Hendrickson, junior guard at 6 foot tall. Number 3, Hudson Top, sophomore forward, 5'11". Number 10, Grady Shipman, freshman guard, 5'9". Number 11, Hudson Schmitz, sophomore forward, 6'1". And then rounding it out, the big man, number 33, Jack Erickson, sophomore forward at 6'1". And now it's time for the hometown Finley-Sharon Hope Page Spartans, coached by Chelsea Beaton. And now making his first start of the season, number 2, Bryce Juliuson, sophomore guard at 5'10". Right behind him, the senior leader, number 3, Owen Zerpis, senior guard at 6 foot tall on the dot. Right behind him as well, also 6 foot tall, number 4, Dalton Stein, another senior. Number 12, Zyro Carlson, sophomore forward, 5'10". And then number 21, Blake Jacobson, junior forward, 6'1". No Landon Kodak tonight, out with a right ankle injury that he suffered on Tuesday against Midway Minto in the Spartans' defeat there. And no Ryan Tweet for 1 quarter. He was sick earlier this week and missed out on a practice. But you still see Koenig out there bricking the huddle with his team here in spirit. And we are here in Finley, North Dakota for this bout. And I am finally joined by Joe Stetz. It's been a busy little evening for us, Joe, but we're about to get right down to the real business. Cardinals and Spartans coming up, and right off the bat, we get to see it. Owen Zerpis tipping off in the middle circle against Hudson Schmitz. Zerpis up, and Schmitz wins that one. Schmitz sitting at 6'1" to Zerpis' 6 foot. Now to the right wing. Number 3, Hudson Top, guarded by Stein. Top inside to Hendrickson. Hendrickson left corner, kicks it out to Shipman. Shipman up, Shipman in. Left 3 is good from the corner. Right off the bat, Carrington up 3-0.
And a great way to break the 2-3 zone. The Spartans came out early with it. Get into the middle. You draw the attention. You kick it out. Wide open 3 in the corner. That's a good start for the Cardinals.
Now here's Juliuson driving. Now left wing Zerpis puts it up. Fires right back. Puts up the 3. Owen Zerpis, 1 tray off the board already. Ties it up 3 apiece. 7:24 first quarter on your Golden Harvest Steel Seat at Chapel Scoreboard. Swing it up, cross court pass to Schmitz. Back in Schmitz's paint, off the board. Rebound, put back, no good. Now a scrum. Schmitz finds rebound. Loose ball goes out of bounds to the Spartans from the dish from number 3, Jack Erickson from the right short corner. Now Zerfis the inbound to Stein. Now back to Zerfis. Going right to left from our dial. White on white for the Spartans. Red numbers, black and red trim. And for the Cardinals, maroon, red on red, white numbers, black trim, and white belt. Now that one's stolen away. Here comes Hudson Top, stealing from Stein, and he bounces off of Jacobson's lower body. Jacobson's lower leg hits the basketball. Turnover for Finley-Sharon Page, number 1 of this contest. Inbounding the ball now, Grady Shipman. Look in the right corner, has Schmitz. Hutchin Schmitz up and down. Starting to steal that one from you, Joe, but it just rolls off so cleanly. Hutchin Schmitz drains another 3 for the Cardinals. It's 6-3 and a 3-point contest so far in the Cardinals' favor. 6:42 first quarter. Stein left wing goes opposite of the screen from Carlson. Now on the left side. Now top of the key to Zerfus. Look in the pass. He has Carlson in the paint. Might go to Juliuson. He will. Right wing. Juliuson now goes to the right corner. Gets a screen from Carlson. Going to pull up. Baseline. Puts it up the glass and in. Nice screen from Carlson. Nice finish from Juliuson. He's got 2. And it's 6-5.
And just great patience, allowing the shot fake to get the guy in the air and then go underneath as he's up in the air.
Right wing 3 is up. No good. Pulled down by Juliuson. That one up by Hudson Top. He couldn't find the mark. Off iron. Zerfus now with the ball. 6:05 first quarter. Top of the key. Now left front court to Stein. Dalton Stein. Screen from Carlson. Left short corner. Good defense. And ripped away from Hudson Top. Another turnover. Top in the paint. Jacobson following him. But Top takes it in for 2.
And that's the style of the game the Cardinals want to get into. They're a run and gun offense. They're going to shoot a lot of threes, of course. We're going to see that throughout the night, but they want to get in transition.
8-5. That one's batted away. Another turnover. Juliuson loses that one. 4 turnovers. 5:35 first quarter. This one's off the glass. No good. Loose ball. And pulled down by Erickson off the shot from Schmitz. Hutchin Schmitz. Now this is Grady Shipman to the right corner. Now right. Feed it back into paint to Erickson. Now left wing. Putting on a move there. On the baseline is Hutchin Schmitz. Left short corner. Midi is money. Schmitz. Hutchin Schmitz. 5 points. A 10-5 lead for the Cardinals with 5:10 in the first quarter. Stein across the timeline. Guarded by Hudson Top. Now left wing to Zerfus. Zerfus, screen from Carlson. Drives baseline. They go cross court over to Stein. Picked away from Top again. 5 turnovers for the Spartans. Hudson Top now slows things down. Gives it to Hutchin Schmitz. Now back to Top. Now the right corner to Grady Shipman. Now all the way back to the left wing to Schmitz. Cross court back to Shipman. Right short midi is up and rattles off. Pulled down by Jacobson. His first board of the night. And Jacobson cleaning the windows as per usual. Windex handy.
And that's going to be a big factor here tonight. Can they clear the boards and not allow second chance points? Because, of course, with Koenig out, they're not going to get that rebounding presence that they usually would.
Left wing, Carlson now top of key to Blake Jacobson. Jacobson between the legs, dribble. Guarded by Jack Erickson, the big man. 6'1" against 6'1". Now Stein top of the key. Now back to Juliuson, right wing. Has 8 seconds to get it off. Loses the handle on it, and it's taken away again. This one's Grady Shipman. 6 turnovers now by Finley-Sharon Page. Shipman now. Gives it to Hutchin Schmitz. Now back to Schmitz, top of the key. Now left wing to Shipman. Bounce over to Erickson. Now back to the top of the key to Schmitz. Hutchin Schmitz over to Hudson Top. That 3 won't go. Airmail. Pulled it down inside the paint by Grady Shipman and clears it once again. That didn't hit the rim, so now 12 seconds to get it off. Hudson Top in the right short side. Now goes all the way left wing. Back to Hutchin Schmitz. He puts up a 3. Bang! Hutchin Schmitz, his second 3 of the night. He's got 8 points. It's 13-5. Cardinals, 3:35 first quarter. Stein right wing. Contact foul against the Cardinals. First foul of the night. That's on Carrington, and that's on Lucas Hendrickson, his first, team first.
Just not the start you want for the Spartans. He got 2 baskets out of 8 possessions so far. Just, not patient on the offensive end, but it's got to turn around here soon.
Stein wide open for a minute in the right wing. Now kicks to Juliuson right corner. Juliuson fakes pass. Now back to Stein. Right front court. Back to Zerfus, top of the key. Zerfus looking at the pass. Gets a screen from Jacobson. Goes to the right wing. Goes to Stein. Has 15 seconds on the shot clock. Not a factor yet. Juliuson right corner. Now to Jacobson in the paint. Right block. 2-on-1. Jacobson fade away off rim. Pulled it down by Hutchin Schmitz. Now gives it to Lucas Hendrickson. Now all the way up to Hudson Top inside the paint. And that one's ripped away and saved by Zerfus. Nice play right there. Nice defense by Jacobson as well. Now Jacobson bulldozing his way in the paint. Can't find it. And it's pulled down by Shipman off the glass. Now Shipman with 2 rebounds, gives it to Hutchin Schmitz. Now back to Shipman, left wing. Now to Erickson in the left short corner. Now top of the key, swinging around to Hudson Top. Now find it all the way back to Lucas Hendrickson. Now to Erickson in the paint. Count it in a foul from the right block. He goes to the line, slapping hands with Hutchin Schmitz and slaps it off the board. That's the first 2 of the night for Jack Erickson.
And just a great finish. Hard finish, got up in the air, was able to, go through the contact and get the shot up. And then, of course, he made it. He's going to get sent to the line to do the traditional 3-point play.
There you go. In the first foul by Owen Zerfus. Line violation. Line violation on Carrington, so the basket won't count. That's on number 11, Hutchins Schmitz. So it's 15-5. A run right now for Cardinals. It looks like we have a check into the game. Number 30, Grant Irie, the junior, comes in. Carlson now top of the key. Now up from the top of the key and puts it in. Oh, that was money. 15-8. 2:10 first quarter. Now left wing. Hutchins Smith's cross-court pass to Hudson top. Now top of the key. Gives it to Grady Shipman. Now feed inside Erickson. Now back to Schmitz. Hutchins Smith inside the paint. Now back to the right wing. Puts it up from Hudson top. 3 off the iron. Pulled down by Zerfus. He takes a foul. And another contact foul against these Cardinals. 2. And that one, I believe, is on Lucas Hendrickson, his second. So he owns both fouls.
And the Spartans, good possession there, offensively and defensively, get to score and win the possession battle there. They need to continue to do this. And, of course, throughout the night, we're going to probably see a lot of substitutions trying to switch it up man-to-man zone defense. We'll see what happens here for the Spartans.
Stein in the paint being ripped at. Julius on top of the key now. Goes back to Stein. Yes, he will. Right wing. Stein, screen from Irie. Now back to Julius on top of the key. Drives inside the paint. Puts it up. Almost swatted at. Foul against Carrington. And Bryce Juliuson takes a trip to the line for the first time here tonight.
Very aggressive we see in Juliuson. Usually he's a spot-up shooter, usually found in the offense. Tonight he's, taking a drive to the basket, got a shot up and in. And, of course, tonight with this first attempt at the line, he's being aggressive tonight, and that's what you like to see out of a sophomore.
Puts the first one in. He's got 3 points, 1 for 1. Their first trip of the night for the Spartans. Only 1 trip for Carrington, and it was a line violation. No violations right there. 2 for 2 goes the sophomore guard, Juliuson. He has 4. It's 15-10, 1:30. Jacobson looks like he's ready to check back in for Grant Irie. Now here's the right wing in the game now. Tate Larson gives it to Schmitz. Now Larson to the top of the key to Hudson top. Now left wing, cross it around to Erickson. Erickson left short corner, cross-court pass back to Larson right wing. Now right corner, bounce pass inside to Hudson Schmitz. That one's taken away and denied. Dalton Stein clearing that one. He's going to check out. So Jacobson checks in for Stein.
I really don't think Dalton Stein really saw that one. He just got a hand on it and was able to reject that one. That was beautiful in spin motion.
It came in like a blaze. Now Tate Larson left wing, now left corner to Hudson top. Now back to Larson top of the key. Now right wing in the face. Shipman's 3 won't go. Pulled down by Jacobson. Loose ball, and is it off? Jacobson it is. Loose ball goes in favor of Carrington. 15-10, 103 first quarter. Carrington on top.
And you could see right there, that's what Top was looking for, a team that, is not as, valiant of grabbing the rebound and holding it. He was able to get inside there as Jacobson's going to get it right back, doing what we've seen of him recently. He's been taking a few more charges, especially down there for a bigger guy. It's turning out to be, one of the better moves he's done.
And that's Erickson's first foul, team 4th for the Cardinals. Their first turnover of this game, 53 seconds in the first quarter. Zerfus inside the paint, puts it up, right hand, right block, right moment, and finds 2. Zerfus is 5 points now, and it's 15-12. Now cross court on the other side. Hudson top, right wing, now top of the key to Grady Shipman. Now left to Larson, left wing, guarded by Irie. Now back inside the foul line, put up in the eye of Carlson from Shipman, won't go. And it's pulled down by Zerfus. Zerfus now running the court, cross midcourt.
7-0 run the Spartans are on against the Cardinals here out of that after the recent substitution of Grant Irie into the ballgame.
And to match a 7-0 run by the Cardinals as well early in the first quarter. Jacobson left side, now kicks out to Carlson left wing. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, or on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Juliuson from the right front court. Now he's at the top of the key. Stolen away. Hudson top at the buzzer. In and out. Off iron, off rim. Top can't find it, but the Cardinals find themselves with a 15-12 lead at the end of the first quarter on your Steel Seed Chad Albert Scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming up on yourloveevent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
15-12 is your score on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Upward Scoreboard. 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business for Golden Harvest. Right now, it was both teams giving each other business in two separate 7-0 runs. First off, by the Cardinals, but when Grant Irie checked in, got things a little bit situated, the Spartans did. And now they only trail by 3. Now to tip inbound, Zerfus gets it from Carlson going right to left.
Well, not only was the Grant Irie substitution, helping the defense, but it was giving them an extra energy.
Carlson's right 3 won't go in the corner, pulled down by Grady Shipman. Shipman now, right front court, gives it to Larson. Larson back to Shipman, now over to Top. Hudson Top, now to Erickson, feeds back to Schmitz, now to the top of the key. Foul line put up by Shipman, put off the glass and pulled down by Zerfus. He has 2 rebounds to match his 8 points, sank a 3 earlier in the first quarter. Now Zerfus top of the key, loose ball, and Juliuson corrals it. Gets a screen from Tweet. Ryan Tweet checks in the game now for Blake Jacobson. Juliuson feeds a Tweet, left block, 2-on-1. Tweet puts it up off the glass and in. Hello, Ryan Tweet. Welcome back to the game. His first 2. And it is now 15-14.
That was a circus shot and a half. I think he got it knocked out of his hands as he was mid-jump, and he just had to throw something up there. I mean, what a shot.
And you can hear the clown music. Oh, get that out of here on the other side. Ryan Tweet. He's back in the game for sure with the stuff inside the paint. And now the Spartans can retake the lead here.
Are we sure 21's not in the game?
15-14, 6:42 second quarter. Carlson, the left wing, gets it from Zerfus on the cross court. Gives it to Jacobson, no, gives it to Juliuson, who gives it to Jacobson the paint. Now to corner, right corner, Zerfus, 3, bang! Swish it, groove it, clap it. He puts up the 3. Zerfus, he's off to a hot start. He's got 11, and the Spartans back on top, 17-15. 6:21 second quarter.
And he is just on fire. 3 of 3 from the field, and taking money with it.
Jacobson diving into the bleachers off the pick there, almost find a little pocket change out of the pocket, but he commits a foul. That is Blake Jacobson's first, team second. And now inbounding Grady Shipman.
And to my earlier comment, is 23 not in the game, not 21. I'm sorry. Koning's out of the game, but that one looked like a resemblance.
Left side mini, up and good. Cash money for Grady Shipman. He has 5. And now back to a tie ball game, 17 apiece. Now under 6 minutes, second quarter. Juliuson, that one's tipped in the air. Zerfus finds that one like a punt. Now feeds it inside the Jacobson right elbow. Bullies his way to Tweet. Tweet to the rack, to the glass for 2. Ryan Tweet with 4 points now. And retaking the lead, the Spartans do 19-17, 5:40 second quarter. Juliuson now guarding. Now right wing, Hudson Top. Now back to Shipman. Now left wing, Larson, Tate Larson, the Shipman. This one's, oh, what a snag. Carlson, a better one. Gets to the Zerfus. Fast break. Zerfus to Juliuson. Charged by the Cardinals. Taken by Grady Shipman. Heads up play. Zerfus is going to pick up his second foul of the game, I believe. It is team third. Zerfus is checking out. In his place is Dalton Stein. Timeout on the floor. 19-17, Spartans lead on your Steel Seed at Shout Out the Scoreboard with 5:27 left in the second quarter.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
19-17 in favor of the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans over the Carrington Cardinals on your Steel Seed at Shadow Scoreboard. 5:25 in the second quarter. Spartans retaking the lead after being down by 10 early. Now in the left wing is Top. Now Top Shipman. Top back in the left wing, cross-court pass. That one's tipped away by Carlson, but spinned and saved by Shipman. Right wing, Top key, left wing, Top, bounce pass inside to Erickson. Up in the glass, Schmitz gets it out in there. That's Tweet, blocking him again. Left corner 3, up by Top, and in. Nothing but net and wet by Top. He's got 5 points, retaking the lead. The Cardinals do 20-19, 4:55, second quarter. Stein across the timeline.
And another great pass underneath. You're boxed in by, Jacobson and Tweet. Kick it out to an open man in the corner.
And this one's an errant loose ball. Juliuson lost the handles, but it's tipped by the Cardinals. Spartans still with possession. Juliuson to inbound. Looking, finding Jacobson right wing, right corner. Guarded by Erickson. Over to Tweet, cross-court pass left side. Now drives in the paint. Now back to Juliuson, right corner. Puts a jab on now. Puts it inside to Jacobson. In the post, in the block, in the bucket. Counted in a foul. Blake Jacobson like a bulldozer inside there. He will go for the three-point play. The Spartans retake the lead 21-20. Jacobson, his first bucket of the night and his first trip to the line.
And especially, the Cardinals were not able to react as soon as he was backing him down. He got him all the way down to the middle inner circle there, and I mean that's a perfect time. You got a double team if Jacobson gets that deep. Was able to turn around shot there, and he wasn't able to complete it, but got the basket there.
Now here's a right side mini put up by Shipman, no good. Pulled down by Schmitz. Hudson Schmitz now looking for the putback. Here's a scrum. Carlson getting scrappy, but Tweet! That was aggressive. He came in for the absolute hammer swat on Jacob Seberg, who's in the game now. Seberg goes to the line. Seberg, a junior guard at 5'9", and that is the second foul. They actually put that foul on Jacobson, his second, team fourth. Seberg sinks the first one, his first trip, his first point. Tie game 21-21.
And 2 plays again and look over. Xyler Carlson sees that that time it was Schmitz not looking at the play. He was looking inside, trying to pass it or trying to make a move. He comes back, pokes it. But they weren't able to recover it, and just a great play there by Seberg to, be able to be in the right place at the right time to pick up the loose ball and get an opportunity at the line for 2.
He misses the first one. A couple of stutter steps by Carlson now. Jacobson got the rebound. Left wing from Tweet goes to Zerfus, who checked back in the game for Stein. Zerfus to Tweet, left wing. Get a screen from Jacobson. No, he won't. He goes to the right side. Now the foul line. Gives to Carlson top of the key. Now to Jacobson left wing. Goes back to Carlson. Give it right back to him inside the paint. Carlson hits the deck hard right on that banged up right elbow. He feels it up a little bit. He has a sleeve on it, not bandages, but he goes to the line to shoot. That foul on number 33, Jack Erickson, his first.
And it's an interesting style of offense the Spartans came out with. Still attacking inside, still trying to get the paint presence. I know they still got Tweet, and I know they still have Jacobson. But usually that's Koenig's spot, and they're filling it pretty well. I mean, it's big shoes to fill down there, but they're filling it well.
Pretty big shoes. Got to accommodate for the 6'5" forward. Carlson goes 2 for 2. He has 2 points, and it's back to 23-21. Spartans on top. 3:45, second quarter. Now here's Seberg, right wing, feeds inside to Erickson. Now right corner, Schmitz. Hutchin Schmitz drives in, puts a move on Carlson. That one's denied again. Tweet, 3 blocks, and pulled down by Jacobson. Jacobson now gives a surface right wing back to Jacobson. He's going to unleash from top of the key. That's a 3. It looked like his foot was on the line, but it's pulled down by Shipman for his 4th rebound. Now going coast to coast from the right block and in. Oh, man. That was wizard. Grady Shipman tying it back up. He has 7 points. It's 23 apiece.
And that's how you take momentum back. Jacobson forced up a shot, or it was in rhythm. He was, trying to knock that one in.
Tweet from the right block on the feed. Won't go. Pulled down by Hudson Top. Hudson Top got bumped for a minute. 3 minutes, second quarter. 23 tie. Now here is Shipman. Gives to Hutchin Smith. Right corner 3 in Tweet's face. Gives him an eye exam. Retaking the lead. The Cardinals 26-23. Schmitz now has 11 points. 2:45 second quarter. Zerfus from the right side logo on the right far sideline. Gets a screen from Jacobson. Right corner, puts it up. Airmail and butt down by Shipman. And he almost goes crashing out. Little toe drag, swag, jump ball in favor of the Cardinals. With 2:35 left here in the first half. To inbound, Jacob Seberg. Gives it to Grady Shipman. Shipman now across midcourt. Goes to the right side. Carlson read that perfectly. Now inside the paint. Turnover. Here comes Carlson. Loose ball. He's going to put it up. Spinning around like a ballerina. But he goes to the line. Carlson, like a cornerback. He saw that. He was itching for it. And he finds himself at the line thanks to the turnover. The first by Carrington in the second quarter.
Great anticipation. Gets in the lane. He He baited the throw, jumped it once, and he just backed off like a half a step, knew the pass was going to be coming, and he jumped it and got an opportunity at the line to shoot 2 more. And right now, 3 for 3 at the line.
He's 3 for 3. He has 3 points. It's 26-24. That foul is on number 10, Grady Shipman. He has 2. And now in the bonus, Spartans are at 17 fouls against Carrington. That one rattles off the front iron, and it's pulled it down eventually by the Cardinals, and we have a contact foul against Finley-Sharon Page. Jacob Seberg had that one, and that foul is on number 12, Zara Carlson. His first, team 5th for the Spartans. Hudson top, timeline, left wing to inside now to Schmitz. Now left block, kicks it back out. Top of the key, 3, Hudson top. Oh my goodness, claps his hand twice. Should clap it 3 times for that 3. Hudson top now has 8 points, and it's 29-24. 2 minutes left in the first half. Cardinals on top. Carlson, top of the key, Zerfus left wing. Feet inside to Juliuson, stolen away. Here comes Hudson Schmitz against Carlson. Pulls up, midi jumper is money and good. Hudson Schmitz now has 13 points, and the Cardinals have a 31-24 lead with 1:40 left before halftime. Zerfus at the top of the key, guarded by Seberg, all up in his grill, and Zerfus has got to call a timeout. Seberg all up in his hip pocket. Timeout with 1:33 left before halftime. 31-24. Cardinals lead the Spartans on your Steel Seed Chat Albert scoreboard.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
TGIF here on Friday night, 31-24, 1:33 left before halftime. Carrington Cardinals on top of Finley-Sharon Page Spartans. On your Steel Seed Chapel scoreboard, Zerfus and the Spartans just took timeout. He takes the inbound. Zerfus now directing traffic, goes to the right front court.
If you say TGIF again, you're making me hungry.
Well, you're over there snacking away on the chocolate right now. Didn't even ask if I wanted any. Zerfus, top of the key, behind the back, almost lost it. Seberg still in his hip pocket. Juliuson right corner, gives it Carlson inside the paint, 3 to get it off. That's a new shot clock, and now loose ball finally picked up by Jack Erickson. Here comes Cardinals, and here comes Carlson. Poked away for a second. Seberg corrals it. Gets it to top, back to Seberg. Now to Erickson. And oh, Tweet, you ain't getting that over me. Tweet swats that out of bounds. Not a shot, a pass. And now under a minute left in the second quarter. And now to inbound Jacob Seberg.
I've never seen Tweet as effective on the defensive end as he has tonight. Maybe that's, again, because Koenig is out of the lineup, but he has really picked up the slack, especially in the shot blocking and deflecting category.
Hudson top, though, finding a way through the defense in the paint in the right block and puts it off the glass. 33-24, Cardinals on top. 42 seconds, second quarter. Juliuson, top key now. Tweet, left wing, puts it up off iron, pulled down by number 24, Cole Seberg in the game now. And now here comes Jacob Seberg to dribble it out. Shot clock turned off. 30 seconds left in the first half. 9-point lead for the Cardinals. There's actually a 3-second difference here between the shot clock and game clock. Couldn't see the game clock or shot clock there for a second. Now Hudson top in the right wing, being guarded closely. Gives it to Jacob Seberg inside the paint. Dishes it off to his brother. Seberg now right wing, put up from top and drained once again. Top having a night, taking the top off the defense. He's got 13. 3 seconds to get it off. Zerfus loses it, and at the end of the first half, the Spartans are losing this one right now, 36-24 on your Steel Seed at Chat Albert scoreboard right before our halftime report. And the Cardinals on a late second quarter run to take the 36-24 lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back for our halftime report after this on yourloveevent.com.
So much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizen State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Welcome to our halftime show presented by Christian Brothers Auto Group. Find your next new or pre-owned vehicle at their showrooms in Finley, Mayville, and Cooperstown, North Dakota, and in Crookston and Fertile, Minnesota. Or shop their inventory online by visiting ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group is here to help you purchase your next vehicle or to service your current one. And right now, the Cardinals are servicing their needs up 36-24 at the half on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Ober scoreboard. The Cardinals running amok, especially in that late second quarter. Let's see how they got up 12 right now. In the first quarter, Cardinals jumped out to a 13-5 run, and eventually the Spartans corralled it back to a 15-12 deficit, but coming right back, both teams hitting each other with their best shots back and forth in that second quarter, and the Spartans retook the lead at one point at 21-20, and then 22-21, tied up at 23 apiece, and then ensuing the 23 tie, the Cardinals went on a 13-1 run, and now the Cardinals leading this one, sitting at 6-9 over the 6-8 Spartans. And what really stood out in that second quarter was just a lack of ball control. Not a lot of turnovers by the Spartans, but I mean, in the first quarter they had 6, but they turned it down to 2. In the second, what exactly did you see out there in the second quarter, Joe?
For the Spartans, they got off to a good start there in the early second quarter, and it carried over the first. What had happened in the second quarter that really changed it was, they weren't able to fully dial up their offense. Plus, they weren't making the shots that they were. They were, very inconsistent. They were, hammered by, not having enough time because they were trying to get it inside as much. Which happens sometimes. When you lose your inside presence, it's harder to get the ball inside. They were pretty effective late in that first quarter, early second. But then that later half of that second, or later in the first half, they just were not able to get it in the same way they were that early in the game. And it kind of cost them a little bit. It gets them out of their rhythm. They're a rhythm team. They're a set offense that, they need to, their offense runs to get shots open. And especially later in that half, no one seemingly could get open off of them. The Cardinals changed their defense up and went more heavy man-to-man, especially adding in, Seaberg, who, isn't going to show up a lot on the scoreboard with his points, but he puts a lot of effort, especially with to your comment, the X factor in Owen Zerfus. He's on him. He's on him if his coach tells him, I want to know what kind of gum he's chewing. I want to know what taste or what it is, because he is that close. He's up in his grill the whole rest of that first half, and it's a different factor when you take out the X factor, especially when the other one, Landon Koenig, is out with an injury tonight. So you just have to take away one guy at a time, and with Koenig out, you got to take away Zerfus. They did that late in that second half, and that's why they have the big lead here with up 12.
Yeah, Jacob Seaberg on Owen Zerfus like a gnat on a picnic pie. We'll see where those young men land out in the points totalage later on. A little update for you. Hillsborough Central Valley boys over Park River Fortville Lincoln right now in the second quarter, right before halftime, 21-13. The Burros up right now over the Aggies. And that action also on YourLoveEvent.com. Brady Siebels calling that one. Once again, our score is 36-24 on our Christian Brothers Group halftime show. Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show, of course. With about 3.5, near 3:50 left at halftime. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with our point totalage, or points, individual statistics of Ryan Tweed over there, a little loose ball. We'll come back and break down the players after this on YourLoveEvent.com.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
36-24 here at halftime. Once again, halftime presented to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group. And we'll get our scoreboard resituated here. Our loose ball back at halftime warm-ups from Ryan Sweet kind of took out our software, so handy Joe Stetz on the left over here working on that. Once again, 36-24 on your steel-seated Chad Upward scoreboard. Let's see who contributed to that score. We'll start with the visiting Carrington Cardinals. Lucas Hendrickson, he averages 10 points and 4 boards a game. He has no points tonight and 2 fouls. Number 3, Hudson Top, averages 9. Well, he's got 13 and a rebound. No rebounds for Hendrickson and no fouls for Top. Grady Shipman, averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds. He has 5 rebounds and 7 points. Hutchin Smits has 13 points and 3 rebounds. He averages 14 and 9, no fouls. Jack Erickson with 2 points and 1 rebound, a 4 and 4 average for him. And then from the bench, Jacob Seberg, 1 point, 1 rebound. And after that, 1 rebound from brother Cole Seberg. So older brother Cole Seberg, the junior. Jacob Seberg, also a junior, actually. So what do I know? Back to the Spartans, the hometown squad. First start of the season for Bryce Juliuson. The sophomore guard has 2 rebounds and 4 points. 2 for 2 from the line he is. Owen Zerfus leading the team with 11 points and has 2 rebounds to his name. He also has 2 fouls. Zerfus has sank 2 threes so far tonight. Actually, he has 3 threes so far, so 3 trifectas from Owen Zerfus. Dalton Stein, no rebounds, no points, no fouls. Zara Carlson, 3 for 4 from the line. All his points from the line, 3, no rebounds. Blake Jacobson, 3 rebounds, 2 fouls, and 2 points. And Ryan Sweet with 3 blocks, no rebounds, no fouls, but 4 points to his name as well. Halftime trickling down here, about 1:10 before we inbound, and it should be the Spartans taking the inbound after the Cardinals won the initial tip-off to start the game. The Cardinals winning the first half by the score of 36-24 on your steel-seated Chowder scoreboard. Big part to 2 13-point performances by Hudson Top and Hutchin Smits, the Hudson bros, not even bros, but letting it flow like the Hudson River out there with the 3 balls. And halftime is officially underway right here, or out of the gate. Now both teams look to hit the hardwood. Coach Chelsea Beaton right in front of us talking. And Joe, what would you say to this Spartan team right now, down 36-24?
You just got to win the quarter. You have to. You got 2 quarters to play. You got 8 minutes. Play your best. Come out, as you always say, coming in and out of the half. You have the best 4 minutes, and the last 4 minutes are the crucial ones here, and you just got to win those. You win those, you most likely win the battle. Jacobson
doesn't win that battle. He is denied emphatically by Jack Erickson going from the right block with a shot. It goes out of bounds, though, and stays with the Spartans. Owen Zerfus, the inbound. Zerfus from the baseline against the Stein right corner. Goes to Jacobson, right wing. Guarded by Erickson. Down to Zerfus. Right corner 3 up in the face of Hendrickson. Won't go. Pulled down by Hutchin Smits. Now pushing up to Hendrickson, left wing. Now to Top. Top to the right wing to Shipman. Now bounce inside to Schmitz. Nice bounce pass inside. Nice find, nice dish, nice finish by Jack Erickson. He's got 4 points. Carrington Cardinals picking things up where they left it off. 38-24, 7:25 third quarter. Juliuson from Zerfus right wing, guarded by Shipman. Juliuson back to Zerfus, right front court. Gets a screen from Juliuson. Now back to Juliuson. Top of the key, 3, puts it up. Off rim, pulled down by himself. Juliuson has the one blocked away from behind, though, by Shipman, and it's taken back by Top. Here comes Top now. Pushing up court, right front court. Now gives it to Hendrickson, who feeds inside the Hutchins-Smiths. Left block, puts up and in. Stein with a good defense, but a better finish by Schmitz. Now has 15 points, 40-24. 6:50 third quarter. Carlson, Juliuson left corner. Juliuson in the block. Give it back to Juliuson, but it goes awry and out of bounds. Back to the Cardinals. Tweet will check in for Stein. Another turnover for FSHP.
And just not the start you want to come out with. Not only giving up, 4 points on the opposite end, but not getting a basket there and, having 2 offensive possessions turning into turnovers and a block shot. Just not the start you want to come out with the Spartans. See if they pick it up here as the Cardinals seem to be rolling on the offense.
Hutchins-Smith to the rack. Come on, Ryan Tweet. You got to learn after a while. He's going to take it away, and Tweet does. Back to Carlson. He denies Schmitz. Now on the right wing, Tweet gives to Jacobson at the foul line. Jacobson into the block, off the glass, off the rim, pulled down by Hutchins-Smith. Nice, tight defense by the Cardinals. 5 rebounds now by Hutchins-Smith. Now cross around the Shipman. Now to Top. Left short corner, baseline. Oh, my goodness! Jacobson, mercy. And that is a foul. Holy moly, that one was shot out of a cannon, but it sends Hudson Top to the line. That foul, they called that on Carlson.
They're going to call a blocking foul underneath before Jacobson went up in the air.
Oh, my goodness. So we'll go to the line.
No, it's going to be a ground foul, but it's not going to result in a Jacobson foul there.
Shipman, Tweet gets his hits on that one, but he does foul, and Schmitz goes to the line. His first trip tonight. Man, what could have been a top 10 play for February. Once again, you can find our top 10 plays on yourliveevent.com at yourliveevent1 if you have any plays.
It sounded like a volleyball hit.
Oh,
because
man,
you could hear the air out of the ball.
Oh, man, the air was let out. Kind of like a certain quarterback that's playing on this Sunday. Hutchins-Smith sinks the first one. He's 1 for 1. He now has 16 points, 41-24.
Okay, you Mahomie.
The second one by Schmitz, up and good. 2 for 2 he goes. He has 17. He averages 14. Oh, boy. He might have himself a night. He already is. Jacobson, right wing, down 42-24, 5:50, third quarter. Gives it to Zerfus, right front court, right in front of our broadcast table. Guarded by Hendrickson. Now drives to the baseline, spin move, 2-on-1, kicks out Juliuson, right wing. Now he'll go drive inside. Now back out to Jacobson, left wing. He'll drive inside the baseline, puts it up. He's fouled. Can't find the mark. And it looks like Jacobson, he will not go over the line. That's a ground foul. And it's on at number 33, Erickson. His second, team first. Zerfus, the inbound. Zerfus, the Tweet, tipped away. Tweet saves it with his long, lengthy arms. Now gives it to Juliuson. Juliuson with a loose ball gives Zerfus. Zerfus goes to his left, gets a screen from Jacobson. Now looking the left corner to Carlson. Carlson now, Zeiler dribbling. Wants to go inside the Tweet. He falls down but gets to Jacobson near the top of the key. Now Jacobson looking between the legs. Goes inside the Tweet. Nice find but couldn't find it. And Tweet, back at it. Loose ball to Carlson in the block, in the paint, and to the foul line. He couldn't find the N1 play, but Carlson does find a ticket to the foul line.
And about 248, 238 into this first or second half. They have not scored a bucket. They need to, if not only a perfect trip from the line here, they just need to find some points and get the offense going.
Carlson sinks the first one. He is now 4 for 5 from the line, 4 points. That foul on Jack Erickson, his team second. Actually, believe me, that is Hudson Top. The goal is obstructing my 5-6 view. Carlson sinks the second one. Now he has 5. It's 42-26. Cardinals on top, 5:05 third quarter. Shipman, top to key, gets a screen from Erickson. Still stays on the right wing. Now gives it Hudson Schmitz near the logo of the right wing. Now drives inside, kick out to Hendrickson. Now left corner to Shipman. Shipman, spin move on Carlson. Carlson in his face, nice defense, and pulled down by Erickson. Now kick it back out, top of the key, 3 put up by Hudson, and it won't go. Hudson Top couldn't find it. A rebound there by Erickson, but found by Zerfus on the second. And now here's the left corner 3. That one got a piece of it by Shipman from Juliuson's left corner 3. Now here comes Schmitz inside to Erickson, inside the rim, and to the net. Nice feed inside to Jack Erickson. He now has 6 points, and it's 44-26. Cardinals 4:21, third period. Owen Zerfus, right wing. Jacobson now at the top of the key. Juliuson left wing, directing traffic, gets a screen from Tweet, goes opposite side, goes inside, underhand layup up and good. Bryce Juliuson finding a bucket. He now has 6 and cutting back into it, 44-28.
I'm surprised you ain't oohing and on over that Euro step.
Oh, my Euro step. You know I love my Euro steps. Hutchin Smith, though, that's not a Euro step, that's a block. And that's Ryan Tweet, Johnny on the spot. Now Owen Zerfus finds it to Tweet, inside. Oh, what a dish, like Stockton. Zerfus to Tweet. Tweet was 6. It's now a 14-point deficit. 44-30. 3:40 third period. Now here's Shipman. Right wing puts it up. Whoa, it will. That is Hudson Top, actually. He finds that rattle and a roll, and he has 15 points. Back to a 16-point lead. 46-33-25 here in this third quarter. Jacobson left wing. Gets a screen from Juliuson, but won't go to it. Tweet top of the key, goes back to Juliuson left wing. Now inside to Jacobson in the paint. Now to left corner to Juliuson. Baseline, drives in, kick to Tweet, kick to the bucket. 2 more for Ryan Tweet. He is turning it up inside the paint. And he usually hits those outside threes, but he's making it count down low. 46-32. 3 minutes, third period. Cardinals on top. Now driving Hendrickson. Loose ball into the fans and turnover. Carrington and his coach Tim Random going to take a timeout. No, he's not. Juliuson checks out. Stein checks in. Dalton Stein checks in for Bryce Juliuson. Turnover for Carrington, their second of this third quarter. 2:55. Zerfus across the timeline. And now we have a timeout. Chelsea Beaton takes one for the Spartans. Her team down 46-32. 2:50 third quarter and Steel Seed. Chat up the scoreboard. Right back after this.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
46-32, 2:50, third period. Cardinals over the Spartans right now, and your Steel Seed at Chow or scoreboard at Carrington. And that one's swatted away in the inbound. Juliuson, Shipman right up in the grill, gives it to Stein. That timeout was because of a missed substitution opportunity by Coach Chelsea Beaton. Now Zerfus to Carlson, left front court, guarded by Hutchin Smits. Now goes to the top of the key. Gives the Bryce Juliuson right wing. Juliuson looking to pass. Gets a screen from Zerfus in the right corner. Feeds inside. Back to right wing. Zerfus puts up a 3. Puts it in. Owen Zerfus now has 14 points. He has 4 trays. And it's 46-35. 2:15. Third period. Kick it out. Right wing. Right corner. This is Top. Top backs out. Guarded by Stein. Now spins around and gives off to Erickson, who gives up to Hutchin Smith, right wing. Now to Hendrickson. Top of the key, gives off to Shipman. Drives inside the paint. Up on a floater, in and out. Pulled down by Erickson. Offensive rebound. Now back to Shipman. Now back to Top. This one's cleared by Zerfus off the miss. Zerfus now have 5 boards to his 14 points. His first points of the night in the second half. Carlson's alone in the left wing. Zerfus has the top of the key. He will pull up off rim. Pulled down by Hutchin Smith. Clearing the rack right now. Here is Lucas Hendrickson, left wing, guarded by Zerfus. Now to Hutchin Smith, top of key. Now to Hudson Top. Now inside the Grady Shipman, inside the paint, kick it back out. Here's Lucas Hendrickson, pulls up midi. Carlson denies. That's a travel. Carlson saw it. He gets the block. He gets the turnover. And Finley-Sharon Page's favor, turnover Carrington, and a nice stuff by Zara Carlson.
It's not only the stuff that's the important factor of it. The switch that happened there. I don't know if it was called or if it was just Zyler Carlson knowing that he needed to step up in that situation, because that was Owen Zerfus' man coming off of the screen from Carlson's guy, and I mean it was a great read on the young Carlson on that one.
A sophomore with the block, keeping it an 11-point deficit. 46-35. Zerfus drives in, pulls up 15 feet away, and 15 feet away sinks it. Zerfus has 16 points. He will take your lunch money, and you will like it. Now it is a 9-point game. Here's the left corner, Hutchin Smits, top of the key. Gives it off to Larson. Larson now back into Smits. That one's batted out of bounds, but it stays to the Spartans. It's batted off of the Cardinals. Smits lost that one. Turnover against Carrington. And now the Spartans can cut back even more into this 46-37 deficit with 52 seconds left in the third period. Stein across the timeline, guarded by Tate Larson. Inside the Tweet. Tweet, his long arms can't find that one. Turnover. Hutchin Smits finds that one. 40 seconds. Gives it to Hendrickson. Now right corner. That's off the hands of Tate Larson. Back and forth. 6 turnovers now for Carrington in this third period, and that's what's allowing the Spartans to get back into this contest.
And that's not what you want as the Cardinals. You know, you were in control. You had a 16-point lead, and you were growing it, and it looked like the Spartans were not playing their offensive style. Now the Spartans are in it, and it's a complete opposite team turn as right there is Stein.
What a play by Stein! A heads up by Hendrickson. Stein almost saved it, and here's Larson in the paint. Tweet, nice defense. Surface sacrificing life and limb to bat that off of the Cardinals off of number 30, Ethan Buskness, and it goes back to the Spartans. Stein inbound. What a heads-up play. The hustle out there by the Spartans.
And that's the one thing that, you know, with Landon Koenig not in the ball game, you got to bring a little more hustle here.
Koenig out with a right ankle injury. 7 seconds. Carlson, right wing. Screen from Tweet to Tweet. Inside the paint. At the buzzer. Kick out the surface. Left side midi is up and off rim. Couldn't find the buzzer beater, but the Spartans find themselves now only trailing by 9 points. 46-37 heading into the fourth quarter on your Steel Seed Shout Out Scoreboard at Carrington on top. We'll be right back after this on YourLoveEvent.com.
Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley-Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
46-37, Cardinals on top of the Spartans. They were down 36-24 at halftime, and now they've cut it to a 9-point deficit coming into the final quarter of regulation. The Spartans have Finley-Sharon Page 6-8, Carrington 6-9, a non-regional matchup. Spartans without Landon Koenig tonight. He's out with a right ankle injury, and to match that, the Cardinals are 1-5 on the road, and that 1-5 record away is showing right now, letting the Spartans creep back in this one. And now that one's tipped away on the inbound surface, back to the rack. Johnny on the spot, Owen Surface. He's got 18 points, and now it's 46-39. Now Carlson still has it away. Back-to-back turnovers. Carlson inside the paint. He was tumbling, and it's taken down by Hendrickson. Hendrickson now left wing, guarded by Jacobson. Carlson back on defense. Now to Shipman. Now to Schmitz. Goes inside to the right side. He'll hold up. That one inside. That one's blocked by Tweet. Nice defense. Jacobson now across the timeline. Ryan Tweet has 6 blocks to match his 8 points. He could hit a double-double if he keeps that up.
How many rebounds is he at?
Oh, none. Zerfus, left wing, puts it up off iron, pulled down by eventually Tate Larson, and now Buskness reassesses and gives it back to Larson across the timeline. Now Schmitz, now to Hendrickson, right wing, guarded by Zerfus. Now Larson, now to the left side, Shipman, guarded by Carlson. Inside the paint, kick out right corner. Larson puts up a 3 in the eye of Stein, off iron, pulled down by Shipman. Now that is a foul charge taken by Jacobson. He is getting pretty good at that. And a turnover against Carrington. 3 now in this fourth period. The Spartans clawing back into this. That foul is going to be on Buskness, his first, team fourth.
I know you give him the nickname as Bulldozer, and I've never,
He's taking the bulldozing.
He's taking the bulldozing there. I mean, that's his 4th straight game with a charge, and he has 2 tonight.
Zerfus pulls up from 50 feet away. It won't go. Carlson finds rebound off the swat. Now back to Zerfus again. Now drives in the paint to Jacobson. Left block. Fouled, and he'll go to the line. That foul, we'll see that in a minute. That rebound was pulled down by Zyler Carlson. That's his first. Jacobson goes to the line. That is the second foul on Ethan Buskness, his second. Now should be 5 team fouls against the Cardinals. That one in and off the rim by Jacobson. He is 0 for 2 tonight. He has 2 points. Substitutions, Bustins comes out. Hudson Smits comes out coming into the game. Jack Erickson also in the game. Number 3, Hudson Top. Hudson Top has 15 points. Schmitz has 11. That one by Jacobson also no good. Pulled down by Top. 0 for 3. Blake is. Now Hendrickson, left wing, gives the top of the key to Tate Larson. Now right wing, Grady Shipman. Shipman drives inside, right side. Tweet and Carlson. Carlson picks up a foul. It seems like the way he aggressively dribbles the basketball, he does. And it sends Grady Shipman to the line. That's Zeiler's 3rd foul, team 3rd. This is the first trip to the line for Grady Shipman, the freshman, and he sinks that one. He has 8 points. He averages 6. Substitution, Bryce Juliuson in for Zyler Carlson. 47-39 here in the fourth quarter, 6:21. Shipman now looking to go for 2 for 2. Put that lead back up to 9, and he does. 2 for 2 he goes. He has 9 points. It's 48-39. Carrington on top. 6:15, fourth quarter. Juliuson, the tweet, top of the key. Zerfis right wing, gets a chest pass. Screen from Stein. Back into Stein. Pick and roll. Stein. Oh, we almost had the N1. And going down to the deck there was number 3, Hudson Top. Top picks up the foul. Stein goes to the line. That is Top's 2nd foul. Stein now, his first trip. He has no points so far, and now he does. His first point of the night brings it to 48-40 Carrington.
And Dalton Stein, not the light up the scoreboard senior like you would expect, but he does what he needs. He does what he's asked to do. Run the offense, of course. Pair it up aside in the backcourt with Owen Zerfis. We're gonna have a timeout. Derek.
Timeout by Coach Tim Random and the Cardinals. 48-40. They lead the Spartans. 6:01 fourth quarter on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or 2 more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
It's an 8-point game, 48-40. Carrington over Finley-Sharon Page with 6:01 left in regulation. The Spartans were down at halftime, 36-24, and they ended the third period down 46-39. A stellar outing. They won the quarter, like you said, Joe Stetz, in that third period, exactly what they needed. And that was off of 5 or 6 straight turnovers, or 6 turnovers by Carrington in that third period, and that's why they got back in it.
Well, it's the same mindset you got to go into this fourth quarter. You got to win the quarter. Don't look at the score right now. The score does not matter because you can't win the game right now. But just win this quarter, which they're doing right now. They're winning by 1, but you got to find a way to, maximize that lead, just like you would if it was a 0-0 game right now.
Top gets the feed inside the paint on the right side, goes back out to Lucas Hendrickson, guarded by Zerfis. Owen Zerfis guarding, now got back to Shipman. Shipman now to Top. Top from the right elbow. He is fouled from behind by Stein by the right elbow, and it sends Hudson Top to the line for the first time tonight. He has 15 points, only 2 in the second half. That foul actually on number 2, Bryce Juliuson, his first. Team 4th by Finley-Sharon Page.
I think they got that one wrong. I think it's supposed to be on Dalton Stein there. He was contesting the shot.
They did give it to Stein. They just changed it.
Yep. Dalton Stein just behind on the play, got a hand on the back, and just altered the shot just a bit, and that's what the referee saw and called the foul. And it sent the Cardinals to the line and made a perfect trip from the line.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. 50-45, 44th period. Stein, top of the key. Jab in, back to the left wing to Juliuson. Feet inside the tweet. Left block, puts it up with the right hand, and he took a walk and turns it over. Turnover of the fourth quarter.
Tried to do a little too much there in the post. Tried to, when he first did his turnaround, he didn't get all the way across, and then he tried to take the extra leap to try and get it. It's hard to see from this angle if he truly did shuffle, but the official saw what he saw on the outside, and it was a turnover.
Carlson almost snagged that one away, anticipating the pass again. Now here comes Top, floater from the paint, up and out, and pulled down by Jacobson for his 4th rebound. And now here comes the Spartans. Zerfis across the timeline. He's got 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 threes. Guarded in the right wing. Gets a screen from Tweet. Goes opposite side. Inside. What a move off the glass, but it's pulled down by Hudson Schmitz. Now Schmitz running the court, going coast to coast, pulls up 13 feet away off the glass, and loose ball, push foul against the Cardinals, and it goes to the Spartans. That's on number 33, Jack Erickson, his 3rd, team 6 for Carrington now. 4:58, under 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. 10-point deficit for the Spartans. Jacobson, right wing from Zerfis, gets a screen from Tweet. Now looking to Tweet in the post. Tweet kicks to Zerfis, foul line. Juliuson right wing. He'll drive inside from the right side. Puts it up, off the glass, foul, and he goes to the line. That is on number 10, Grady Shipman, his 3rd. Team 7 now. So in the bonus, the Spartans are. And Bryce Juliuson, 2 for 2 from the line so far of 6 points.
And again, another great drive there from Juliuson as he's going to knock down his first one
Very
to cut
clutch.
the lead back to a single-digit lead at 9. But again, Juliuson, usually, like I said, in the offense, he finds his shot at the 3 points in the wings or whatever. Tonight, it's a different Juliuson. He's driving, he's being more aggressive, and starting to pay off a little bit for the Spartans.
He goes 2 for 2. He's 4 for 4 tonight. He has 8 points, and he cuts it back to an 8-point deficit. 42 points for the Spartans, 50-42 lead, 4:30 4th quarter. Juliuson had 11 points against Midway Minto in substitution of Koenig. And here's Hutchins Smith, left corner 3. Oh, that's a backbreaker and a half. Hutchins Smith puts it down. He now has 20 points with that 3, and it's back to an 11-point lead, 53-42, 4:13, 4th period. Cardinals on top. Zerfis left corner, feeds inside to Jacobson. Pick and roll, charge taken by Hutchins Smith. Right back up on his feet, taking that charge and taking the ball right back. Turnover. Finley-Sharon Page. That fouls on Jacobson, his 3rd.
And giving him a little piece of his own medicine was Schmitz that time. Jacobson driving on the pick and roll, picks up the charge that he's been pretty effectively there on his end.
Tweet checks out, Stein checks in. Now here's Shipman to Schmitz. To top, left corner guard by Carlson, left side. And now back to Hendrickson. Left elbow put up in Jacobson's face. Off the high bank and in, and it is officially open. Hendrickson finds his first bucket of the night, pulling up from the left side midi, and it's 55-42. With 3:40, that shot's no good. Pulled down by Hendrickson again. His 2nd rebound, guarded by Jacobson. Got to get it going in 5th gear now. The Spartans do. Down 13 points. Schmitz to the top of the key, left wing now. Hendrickson guarded by Zerfis, drives in the paint. On the left side, Zerfis and Jacobson with the defense, and it's a foul against Jacobson. He got his mitts on him, and it sends Lucas Hendrickson to the line for the first time tonight.
Well, and to your point, the Spartans don't need to kick it into 5th gear right now. They just need to be centered and controlled. They need to get baskets. They don't need to just rush shots to get the baskets. They need to find their offense.
That is the 3rd foul actually on Owen Zerfis. And at timeout, Coach Chelsea Beaton, 55-42, 3:27 4th period on your steel seat at Chad Albert scoreboard.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
$55-42 lead for the Carrington Cardinals over the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chalbert scoreboard. Coming up a timeout right now by Coach Chelsea Beaton and the Spartans. We have a line trip from Lucas Hendrickson off the foul by Owen Zerfis. And it is Hendrickson's first trip to the line tonight. He just found his first points tonight on a midi from the left side. He has 2, up 13 right now.
Up 13, and you know, in dire situations like, you know, out of the break, the Spartans need to just find baskets. You're only down by 15. I know it's a big number right now, or I'm sorry, 13. I know it's a big number, but it's still, you have time. You have 3:27 left. You just need to get baskets. You need to be able to run at a little bit faster pace on the offense, but make sure it's the right shot, not just forcing shots, because then you get reckless, and then you cause turnovers, and then the game could get out of hand.
Henderson goes 1 for 2. He has 3. It's 56-42, 3:17. 3:16 now, fourth period. Jacobson left corner looking to pass inside. Carlson, no, he goes baseline, but he goes off the baseline. Turnover, Finley-Sharon Hope-Page. Spartans third of this fourth period. Back to the Cardinals, up 14 with 3:10 left on the clock. Now, Jacob Seberg inbounds to number 3, Hudson Top. Top, right front court, gives it back to Seberg. Now to Lucas Hendrickson, top of the key. Back to Top, back to Schmitz now in the right corner. Schmitz drives in, and it looks like he's contact foul by Carlson, who is defending. Carlson picks up a foul there, his 4th. In danger right now, he has 5 points, and it sends Hutch and Schmitz to the line. And now both teams officially in the bonus at 7 apiece. With Schmitz missing that one, he's 2 for 3. But the lead stays at 14 for the Cardinals. Zerfus now across the timeline. Top of the key, drives in, puts a move on to the left block, to the bucket, won't go. Pulled down by Hutch and Schmitz. Schmitz cleaning up the rack tonight. Now he's running the floor. Picked away by Stein. That's what they needed. Now here comes the Spartans. Carlson now corrals it. Left wing, drives inside paint, kicks out Jacobson, top of the key. Juliuson right wing. Juliuson looking, finding, gets a screen from Jacobson. Now right corner to Stein. Now Stein looking. He goes to Zerfus. Now top of the key. Now in the right front court, guarded by Hendrickson. Surface between the legs, inside, in the paint. Now to Jacobson. Right wing, looking to put it off. 7 seconds left to get off. Corner, left side by Stein. 3 won't go. Pulled down by Schmitz again. And out of bounds, but it's off of Stein and the Spartans. 2:13 left in regulation. Looks like we have a substitution. Coming out of the game, Jacob Seberg. Coming into the game, Grady Shipman. Seberg 1 point to Shipman's 9. And now inbounding, Hudson Top gives it right to Stein, right back to him. And now to Jacobson inside the paint. And there's a contact foul on Hendrickson. And it sends Jacobson to the line now that they're in the bonus. 18 fouls against Carrington. And now 3 against Hendrickson. That is the 5th turnover of this 4th period for Carrington.
And for the Spartans, this is the biggest free throw trip to the line tonight.
Jacobson, his first, off, and it's pulled down by Hendrickson. He's 0 for 4 from the line, Blake Jacobson is. This one out of bounds. Knocked loose, but stays with the Cardinals. 56-42, 2:03, 4th quarter. Cardinals on top. Hudson Top to inbound. Guarded by Bryce Juliuson. Got to play that full court pressure defense. Gets it in the Shipman. Guarded by Carlson. Staying with him like a gnat. Pesting him. Now gives it to Schmitz. Schmitz ripped away. And Hendrickson in right there to save it. Now in the paint. Left hand. Left block. In for 2. He has 5 points. And it's now 58-42. The Cardinals drawing away right now with 1:43 left in regulation. Stein right wing. He'll drive in. Now to Juliuson in the right corner. Handoff to Jacobson, top of the key, chest pass. Jacobson now the right wing. Juliuson puts up for 3. That's off iron. And a pile of humanity ripped away by Jacobson eventually. And now Schmitz absolutely clearing it up. And all alone in the right block for 2. Grady Shipman beats the defense with a cherry. He has 11. It's 60-42. 1:12 4th quarter inside of Carlson. No foul. Carlson's shot won't go. Schmitz cleans up another board and gives it to Shipman. Carlson reach-in foul. They finally called it.
And I think that was the nail in the coffin. With 1 minute, 18 points, especially the Spartans haven't scored on their offensive end in about 4 possessions now. I think the final nail is in the coffin here tonight.
And that is actually a 4th foul on Blake Jacobson, team 8th, and we have a bunch of substitutions out. Basically, the whole starting lineup just came out into the game, besides number 10, Grady Shipman, who goes to the line. He's 2 for 2. Number 24, Cole Seberg. Number 12, Tate Larson. Number 5, Jack Paulson. And then number 30, Ethan Busness, as Shipman drains the first one. He has 12. 61-42. The Cardinals are right now on quite the run, on a 8-0 run to close us out. Another one now. So 9-0 run by the Cardinals. 2 for 2 top goes, or Shipman, excuse me. He has 13. Jacobson in the left side gives the Zerfus, and Shipman gets his mitts on that, and he absolutely drills Busness in the face right there. He domed him, trying to take away the ball. And Spartans still have possession. Zerfus the inbound. Claps the basketball, looking to find. Go for Carlson, go for Juliuson, top of the key, floats it over with under a minute now, 51 seconds and counting. Tick, tick, tick. Carlson right block, spin away, fade away, off the glass, off the rim, pulled down by Grady Shipman, clearing it. Now Shipman along the sideline, guarded by Stein, guarded by Carlson. Now that one's batted away by Juliuson, nice find. Here's Carlson in the block. He's going to put up a shot, loading up for the block with Shipman, but Carlson finds 7 points now. It's 62-44, breaking the drought. 20 seconds now in the regulation, and that will, like Joe said, put the nail in the coffin. No action required. Just going to dribble out with the shot clock turned off. Grady Shipman ends the night with the ball in his hands, and he ends the night with 13 points in a 62-44 victory. The Cardinals beat the odds with their 1-5 road record, now advancing to 2-5, and the Cardinals are now 7-9, defeating Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Once again, the final score, 62-44. Cardinals 7-9. Spartans now 6-9. Trading a little bit of a spot there. And the Cardinals get it done here tonight by that score on your Steel Seed Chad Elbert scoreboard. And we'll take a break and come back for a post-game report. Carrington defeats Finley-Sharon Hope Page 62-44. Coming up after this.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Your final score tonight, Carrington Cardinals defeat the Finley-Sharon Hope Page Spartans 62-44 in your Golden Harvest Steel Seed scoreboard. The Chad Elbert scoreboard, 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. And the Cardinals in the second half, besides that third quarter, are all business in the fourth. Absolutely drilling away inside the paint and finding trips to the line, and they knock off Finley-Sharon Hope Page on this Friday night. Let's see how they got there. Let's go through our full four-quarter breakdown. Start off in the first. A quick 13-5 run by Carrington got them ahead early, but the Spartans able to itch away and find it back at a 15-12 deficit at the end of one. But Carrington kept it on in the second quarter and went on a 13-1 run to end before halftime, and we're up 36-24. And then, like Joseph Stett said in the third quarter, in the third period, you got to win that. And they did. The Spartans, to their credit, cut it to a single-digit game. We're down 46-39. But in the fourth period, both teams are turning it over, but another run ensued at the end by the Cardinals. And Finley-Sharon couldn't muster up an offense. It really seemed like they just, each time they got down to their side, either only 4 turnovers, but their shots just weren't falling. And they fall tonight by the score of 62-44 to the Carrington Cardinals. And now the Spartans sit at 6-9. Carrington now at 7-9 after this Friday night bout. Joe, what do you have to say? The Spartans' effort in that first quarter at the end was exhilarating, especially all the blocks by Ryan Tweet. I believe he had 6 of them. What fell apart there?
It just, I would feel, from, knowing this team very well, seeing them all year, Landon Koenig is a huge part of this team. And it's like I'd hinted at in the middle of the game, is he's got big shoes to fill. Like, anyone who tries to fill his role, it takes a lot. He does a lot that goes underwhelming for most, from the common eye or the average fan that watches. He does so much for this team, just from the, stability of the offense, that it's, tonight you can see it when they weren't hitting shots, or, times on the defensive end they were not being able to stop the Cardinals. It made a different presence on this team, especially in that first half. They were flying around. They were getting to the ball. They were trying to rip steals. They were flying. But then that third quarter hit, they got a little bit of a run, and then after that, the Cardinals started picking it up a little bit. They couldn't get stops, and then they started forcing shots, which eventually, led to them not able to control, or not able to kind of stay in the ball game, and the Cardinals ran away with it.
Cardinals ran away with it in the fourth quarter after being up 36-24 at halftime and defeat Finley-Sharon by the score of 62-44 on your Chad Albert Steel Seed scoreboard. Take a break, and after this, we'll be joined by Carrington coach Tim Ranum after this on yourloveevent.com.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Back here on your LoveEvent.com post-game report, 62-44 is your final score on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard in favor of the Carrington Cardinals. They defeat the Finley-Sharon Spartans, and now I'm joined by the Carrington Cardinals head coach, Tim Ranum. Coach, that first quarter, really a lot of energy from both squads, a quick 13-5 run, and then the Spartans come back and bring it back to a 15-12 game. What opened up in the second quarter to lead at half, 36-24?
Well, we kind of played one good quarter. We played first 4 minutes. I thought we came out really well. Obviously, we shot the ball well. In the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, shot well. But in the middle, I thought defensively we had some lapses. Came down, maybe took some quick shots. That kind of took us out of our rhythm, and that's something that we're just need to keep improving at. But when we take rush shots and we miss, and then we come down, we're not super great defensively, and the Zervis kid's obviously a good player, and they had some other nice additions, and, he made some plays. So, we just got to do a better job of maintaining our offensive possessions, and I think that will help our defense. But when we get going a little too fast, and get a little too rushed, sometimes that affects us on the other end of the court. So you kind of saw that. That's kind of why it was that game of runs there in that first half. So
Owen Zerfus did have quite the first half. He had 11 points off of 3 trays, but none of his teammates were able to help out that much. The closest halftime second leading scorer for the Spartans was at 4 points. No, 4 points by both Bryce Juliuson and Ryan Tweet, and only 1 turnover by your Cardinals in the second quarter. That was able to help stifle out the Spartans' offense by Zerfus.
Probably one of our better players is in foul trouble too, and that's one of our better defenders, probably the best defender I have on the starting unit. So he got in foul trouble a little bit. So the Zerfus kid, even though he scored 11, he got probably our best guy in some foul trouble, and he had to sit there the whole time. So some of that might have been why we've had some struggles, offensively. Once we kind of adjusted without Lucas, on the court those last 4 minutes, I thought we did a really nice job there. But that's what good players do. Zerfus, you get guys in foul trouble sometimes, and he was kind of keeping them afloat there for a while.
And speaking of good players keeping teams afloat, keeping them way afloat, was Hudson Smith. He had 11 rebounds and 20 points, a double-double for your sophomore. What was it like watching him tonight?
Yeah, when he shoots the ball well from outside, he's improving on the in the paint, and I probably left 6 or 8 points, I think. I just didn't take a shot or maybe spun and didn't get the position he needed to. But yeah, he's got the ability to be a really good offensive player for us. He's just a sophomore and he's just kind of figuring out. He can really shoot the ball from 3, but we're looking for him in the next few weeks, and then hopefully the next 2 years, barring injury or something, that he's really going to grow into kind of a monster. So yeah, he's had a few games like that where he's had double doubles, and rebounding is something he does every night, and this is probably the first time he's in a few games where he's had a nice offensive game. So yeah, it was good to see that.
And Hudson Schmitz averages 14 points, 9 rebounds. His 20 points tonight, and then 4 trifectas, like you said, good from beyond the arc. He had one right in the left corner in the second half that seemed like a backbreaker for Finley-Sharon Page. What was it like seeing your team come away as they just kept carrying Finley-Sharon Page at arm's length?
Well, I mean, one nice thing, and sometimes it's a weakness, we don't really have a necessarily go-to guy. We've had a lot of different leading scorers in games this year, and so that makes us really balanced. So it's kind of, we're at our best when everybody's making shots. We're not just relying on one guy. And, these guys had a lot of experience last year. We had, one senior last year, and he was an all-state player, and these guys really weren't ready for varsity, so they had to grow and learn and kind of get their teeth kicked in. And, we're starting to figure it out how to win games. We lost a few close ones, and, we're starting to feel like we're able to compete with kind of high-end competition. And but balance is really the key for us, and so it's fun to see when Hudson Schmidt's hitting shots, and Hudson Top hit some shots, and then Lucas in the second half made some key shots down the stretch. So really we're at our best when there's 3-4 guys that are putting the ball in the hole.
Perfectly balanced, like you said. Hudson Top had 17 points. Grady Shipman with 13. Once again, Hudson Schmitz with 20. Those 3 players, and then again, Hendrickson had some late buckets, clutch. This team keeps it up. You now break a 1-5 mark, now to 2-5 on the road. And now next up you have Oaks on February 9th. What have you seen from this team tonight that gives you confidence coming on February 9th?
Well, if we shoot the ball as well as we did, and I think if we shoot the ball as well as we did, we have a chance against Oaks. Oaks is one of the best teams in the state. They've kind of had an up and down schedule, but I really think they're going to be in contention at the end in Region 3. They're kind of the favorite heading in. Really athletic, really strong. We like to play fast, but honestly, Oaks is a little bigger and faster than us, so we just need to make sure we're moving the ball around and, like you said, getting the open guy looks, because we're not really going to win a whole lot of one-on-one battles, so we kind of need to move the ball offensively as a team in order to get a good look against them. So, we saw that in stretches tonight, and hopefully it keeps it up as we play some better competition here the next few games.
Coach, congrats on tonight. Thank you for your time, and have safe travels going back home.
All right, thanks. Stay warm.
Of course. Coach Tim Ranum of the Carrington Cardinals. His team defeats Finley-Sharon Page by the score of 62-44 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Upward scoreboard. We'll take a break and we'll come back with our final portion with awards and individual statistics. Don't go anywhere. It's yourloveevent.com.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Back here in Findlay, North Dakota at Finley-Sharon High School, your final score in favor of the Carrington Cardinals, 62-44 over the Spartans of Finley-Sharon Hope Page. And let's see why exactly these Cardinals got one over on the Spartans. Well, it comes down to who we were just talking about with Coach Tim Ranum, and that is Hudson Smits. He had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 4 trifectas, and he is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, bringing the energy on the window in the left corner and having an absolutely stellar, fantastic Friday night for the sophomore forward. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Hudson Smits. Work has begun to replace Line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we all want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Once again, Hudson Smits, a double-double, 20 points, 11 boards, 2 for 3 from the line, and 4 trays from downtown. Cleaning the windows of those downtown buildings. Hudson Smits having a great night. Another great night by his teammate, and that is Hudson Top. The Hudson kids getting it done tonight, and Hudson Top is going to be our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. He had 17 points and 3 rebounds. Hudson Top also some threes as well. He had 2, 3 trifectas for Top. So 4 trays by Hudson Smits and 3 by Hudson Top. Both sophomores getting it done from beyond the arc tonight, and that makes Hudson Top, with his precise shooting, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises Planters.com. Spartans fall tonight, 62-44 on your Steel Seed Chad Upward scoreboard to the Carrington Cardinals. And let's see these individual scores for both teams. We'll start with the Spartans. Bryce Joyce in his first start of the season. He went 4-4 from the line, 2 rebounds, 8 points. Owen Zerfis, 5 rebounds, team high, 16 points, and 4 trays of his own to match. 11 in the first half by Owen Zerfis. Dalton Stein, 1 for 2 from the line, 1 point, no rebounds. Zara Carlson had 7 points, 1 rebound, and went 6 for 7 from the line. Blake Jacobson, 4 rebounds. 0 for 4 from the line for the junior forward, leaving points off the board at 2 points. Ryan Tweet darn near had himself a double-double if he kept it up the pace, with 6 blocks. No rebounds, which is crazy for his 6'3" length, but 8 points. And another thing that's absolutely wild to me, Joseph Stitz, Ryan Tweet's 8 points, none of them came from Tweet territory. We were ready to, trademark that and everything from beyond the arc for Ryan Tweet. But no, he gets his business done down in the paint. And a good night for him. He had to sit 1 quarter due to missing practice due to sickness, according to Coach Chelsea Beaton earlier in the week. And that rounds out our scorers for Finley-Sharon Hope Page, who are now 6-9. For Carrington, Lucas Hendrickson had 2 rebounds, 5 points. Hudson Top, 3 rebounds, 17 points. Once again, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Grady Shipman had 6 rebounds and 13 points, another double-digit figure for the Cardinals. 3 of them, and rounding it out for those double-figure players is Hudson Smits, 11 rebounds and 20 points, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Jack Erickson had 3 rebounds and scored 6 points. Jacob Seberg off the bench netted only 1 point, 1 for 2 from the line, 1 rebound. Tate Larson, 1 rebound off the bench, and Cole Seberg, 1 rebound off the bench. Carrington now 7-9, non-regional bout, so both teams' region records stay the same. Finley-Sharon Page 3-4, and Carrington 3-3. Spartans of Region 2 and the Cardinals of Region 3, District 5. And as we look at our upcoming games for both teams, look at Carrington first. They have Oaks, like we talked about, with Coach Tim Ranum, one of the better teams in the state, on February 9th at 7:30 p.m. next Tuesday, a region matchup for Region 3, District 5. The Spartans head to Larimore on February 9th at 7:30 p.m. against a struggling 1-13 Larimore team. And this was Finley-Sharon Page one lone win last season when they went 1-21, a 66-59 dub for the Spartans. And that was at Finley, North Dakota last season, where we are right now at Finley-Sharon High School. So next week, Carrington Oaks, Finley-Sharon Page, Larimore. 2 games right there, both regional bouts, roundabouts, if you will. For Joseph Stetz, getting a head start on cleaning up things here at Finley-Sharon High School, and myself, Derek Zimmerman Geyer, from Finley, North Dakota, we will sign off. Once again, your final score on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard, 62-44. The Carrington Cardinals topple the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans in advance, closer to 500 on the season. Joseph Stetz, thanks for your help tonight. Of course, as always, didn't give me too much trouble for the Mahomie stuff. And myself, Derek Zimmerman Geyer, TGIF, everyone, and have a great weekend.